Hello guys, today I'm going to film a Raptor Creating Climb Episode 3 video. Let's just get right into it. So the first two videos of the series, I was doing the E4 openings. So this time I'll mix it up with some D4. My plan is to do the Queen's Pawn opening. I mean the Queen's Gambit, my bad. Where I move this pawn and then this pawn up. So he responds with his queen right there, which I don't think I've ever seen that before. Could respond with the knight there or the other knight there. I think I'll just move this knight to c3 and see what he does. Just a developing move. He might be trying to push this pawn, which I'm not too worried about because then I could just take back with my c pawn. So let's just move my other knight out. It's interesting that that queen is right here, so we'll see what we can do with that. Maybe we can move my bishop over here, just be aggressive against it. So he has to move his queen. I think that's going to be a good move to play. Keeps it on this diagonal. Okay, so he moves it there. So now I take control of this diagonal, and he can't take my bishop here because my knight is defending it. We could just take here, or we could leave it, and we could play something like E3. I think that's what I'll play. Okay, he takes there, so I think we're going to take back with the bishop. Now, I really like this position here, this setup here. I really like how everything is pretty controlled here. Just controlling the four center squares is the huge thing. He doesn't have any pawns on these squares, so I'm pretty happy with my position right now. I could move my bishop back and take this file. That's also good file too. He threatens to take my knight, so I'm again not too worried about that because it's not really defending anything here. So I think I could just leave it and play something else. I think I might castle. Castling is probably what I'm going to do. It's just a good developing move. Get my king to safety. We should probably take back. That's basically the only move right there. The queen does still have this file, but I'm really not too worried about it right now. I could move my bishop back if I wanted. I could go here. Takes. No, that's not good. Could move my pawn up to defend this because I want to play this knight here. So if he takes and I take, I'm threatening this. So he's gonna have to solve that because that's checkmate right here. The king can't move to any of these three squares. So I am looking for that if I move this this pawn here, but it is kind of weakening my position on my king side here. But I think I still might play. I could just develop my rook, but I think this is going to be a good move here. Just defending, they're defending each other. Most of my pieces are defending on the board right now. I think this pawn and this bishop are undefended. I don't know what that's threatening. I think he kind of just wants to move his pawns up, try to gain some land on this side of the board here. But I think I'm going to play this move right now. Takes, threatens checkmate here. Then I'll have to respond to that. If he doesn't take, what move would he do? So it's a good. Okay, he just takes. I can take back. This bishop is defended. Pretty happy with this. And now he's gonna have to do something about this checkmate. I wonder what he's gonna do. He could move the knight there, and then I could take, and then he can't castle, which wouldn't be that good for him. I think that's checkmate. Those little sneaky checkmates there. Just trying to threaten things and then just waiting until he makes a mistake is perfect. Like threatening those little things. He just didn't see it, and since this bishop was defended, then that knight being there was okay because that's what was defending it before. Let's do the game review real quick. See what happened. Let's see what
you executed a great checkmate attack, capitalizing on your advantage to secure victory.
Thanks. 1700 game rating is pretty good. He did not play that well, so let's
Opening with the queen's pawn controls the center and usually leads to a more positional development of the pieces.
I don't know how to turn him off. Anyways.
E6, C4. Their better move was to strike at the center with the pawn.
Yeah, this move was kind of weird, but anyways, that was a good thing of the queen's pawn opening. Usually when I play this move, they play back here.
D5 establishes
I can play here. Now there's the accepted version.
The queen's gambit offers up a wing pawn to attack the center and distract black from the E4 square.
This position here, with the two pawns here facing this pawn, because if they take, then I can push this, and it's attacking that pawn. So then if he takes, then I move up, and then he has to do
E4 takes
Some
full
people will
control of
push
the center
this
and
pawn
allows
to defend the pawn, and then I'm just
B5
controlling
defends
the
the
center
C4
here.
pawn and prepares bishop B7 to target
But
the E4
anyways,
pawn.
that's the Queen's Gambit. I don't know why I keep saying Queen's pawn opening. That's the Queen's Gambit for you. Usually play D4. I really like the Queen's Gambit. It's probably my favorite opening of everyone in chess. If you're a beginning player, I would recommend E4. It's kind of the simplest line here. And it's usually winning for white.
Knight C6 develops the knight toward the center, protects the pawn. You executed a great checkmate attack,
episode
capitalizing
3.
on your advantage
Thank
to
you
secure
so much
victory.
for watching. Please like and subscribe. Bye.